Hello guys, I'm Fitra. So I will review a journal entitled Criteria for Technical and Environment Design of Tunnel Portals. The introduction discusses the evolution of tunnel portal design, emphasizing the growing importance of environmental integration in modern road and railway infrastructure. Initially, uh, tunnel portals were designed as monumental structures, particularly during the 19th century, reflecting the technical triumph of tunneling through mountains. These portals were intended to celebrate engineering achievement rather than to harmonize with the surrounding landscape. And then, as tunneling technology advanced in the early 20th century, tunnel construction became less extraordinary, leading to simpler and more functional portal design. And then the architectural approach of this period emphasized clarity and rationalism, where portals were treated merely as tunnel entrance marking a transition through the landscape with minimal decorative intent. And then after World War II, especially during the rapid infrastructure expansion in Europe, and environmental considerations were largely neglected, and then tunnel portals were often designed based on functionality and cost efficiency, resulting in significant landscape disturbance, extensive ground excavation, and visually intrusive concrete structures. And then a major shift occurred in the early 1980s with the rise of environmental awareness. So tunnel portal design began to incorporate architectural quality and landscape consideration alongside technical requirements. And then modern portal design seek to minimize visual impact, restore natural slopes, integrate vegetation, and harmonize with the surrounding environment. So advance in construction and stabilization techniques have made this integration feasible. So overall, the introduction highlight a transition from monumental and purely functional tunnel portals toward environmentally sensitive design that balance technical performance and then architectural quality and landscape integration.
Okay, this new environmental ascension is currently invaluable in the mentally cost-driven Italian Auto Monte Bianco motorway. As an explained, Fig 5 show the Valencia Tunnel Portal Monte Bianco side door extension. Fig 3 the Unfeld Tunnel Portal Torino side Turin Savonta motorway. It is made of control and expressed to be a solid structure with linear frontal and lateral walls, framed by functional wall bridges, which protrude above the incline. 4. The extent portal of the Maloney Tunnel, Torino side, Turin South, and in operation, it can be noted that filling above the artificial tunnel and the vegetation expansion allow the portal in integrate into the beautiful mountain landscape. A modern portal in Hicksonic design can also be developed based on the philosophy of building the portal into the landscape This means that portals are designed to be beautiful while the technological elements of the tunnel, ventilation system, water inflow control action, are integrated into the structure and influence of geotechnical characteristics on tunnel portal design. Generally speaking, the factor that influence tunnel portal design of extension that request are 1. Site morphology, 2. Geological and geotechnical condition of the involved rock and soil maintenance, 3. Slope stability, 4. Surface water, reverse irrigation canals and broadwater, 5. Surface contrast in structures, 6. Direction of excursion, 7. Environmental contrast, 8. Safety aspect, 4. Explains risks of avalanche, 9. Area seismic condition. Among these, environmental contrast and geotechnological aspects are the most important in the choice of the suitable technical solution. Also, the time factor solved on the forgotten. The portal must be developed quickly so that the tunnel construction can be in the shortest impossible time. Effect the construction methods can be categorized by taking into account whether ground reinforcement techniques are necessary or not. When a rock mass is found, even if weak or with joints, generally speaking, it is impossible to open slope with high dips and important reinforcement work are not necessary. It is usually possible to excavate a cut as far as the tunnel depth and then build the portal structure. If the slope is too big or is distanced by the extension, it might be necessary to consider building a provincial structure from which the tunnel extension will start. Many different techniques have been applied for this work, such as conventional restaurant walls, shed plain walls, cantilever, or anchored walls made from the ground columns. The people conventional large diameter pillars, conventional ground reinforcing arches. Usually, when these conditions are present, the tunnel also has to be contoured using ground reinforcement in the vehicle.
Portal in rock meshes. The construction of a tunnel portal in rock mesh generally requires an excavation was shape and dimension are strictly related to the morphological conditions of the slope. The portal area is usually formed using explosive phase. In the case, main defense solution can be adopted for the final portal layout, since stability problem are generally reduced and the most important aspects in linked to architecture and environmental design. The main geotechnical problems are usually related to rock mass movement. These problems can occur both during construction and during operation. In both cases, the issue requires stabilization of the rock slope using existing techniques as blocks, tendons, to prevent movement or inflating rock blocks before they can exit the rock and railway. Facing technocrats can also be used as references distance what and are physical to net in the latter case. In its next care to develop a proper study of the patient trajectories and influence energies. Seismic conditions are also of great importance because, as just will know, seismic events are one of the main causes of rock falls. The figure shows different causes of protections against rock falls. On selection consists of an ethical conscious tunnel elevator to reduce maintenance, while another example shows tunnel project using net fences. These two solutions represent differentiation or census approach that can be used to solve the same geotechnical problem. In the first case, in landscape, inscription of molting is used, while in the second case, in the content of landscape integration has been applied.
Hi, I'm Anissa Nurainun. My number student is 2022 63 and 014. And now I will review a journal entitled Criteria for Technical and Environmental Design of Tunnel Portals. And I will start my review on 2.2 and the last 2.3. Happy watching! For 2.2, explain about tunnel portal in soil. So, tunnel portal in soil in the past present many technical and execution problems that influence the choice of the tunnel location. Furthermore, it was usual practice, where possible, to remove the loose material or soil down to the rock mass, which result is very large excavation and therefore option environmental problems. Okay, for the main geotechnical problem which can be encountered in this case are: first, large and general instability of the slope. Second, the need to stabilize the excavation in order to start the tunnel. Third, instability in the first portion of the tunnel just after the portal with low height of cover above the tunnel. And the last, foundation problems below the artificial tunnels. When the problem is linked to large scale instability, and the solution are tools that are usually adopted for slope stabilization and can be drainage with various techniques, intervention that are able to apply a force to the slope. For the example, tendons or diaphragm walls. And the last, remodeling of the slope with a geometry that is able to improve the stability. The needs to stability the excavation in the most frequent aspect that has to be dealt with. The superstructure can be designed taking two different architectonic concepts into account. For the first, the structure will be converted and therefore hidden after tunnel construction, even though in the majority of cases it maintains a structural function to guarantee the long-term stability of the slope. The second, the structure will remain visible since it is not possible to hide it. For the example, the structure must also guarantee long-term stability in this case. Officially, the two approaches have quite a different impact on the architectural design. Okay, in the first case, the structure main function in the technical as good landscape condition will be option due to cover of artificial tunnel, explain, which is always built and the revegetation. In the second case, the question technique must also allow one to obtain a good architectural and environmental aspect. Okay, for the 2.3, explain about flowchart for tunnel portal design. So, in the following section, a general guideline for tunnel portal design is presented in accordance with the same proposed in the guidelines for design, tendering, and construction of the underground work development in Italy by the National Project for Design and Construction Standard in Underground Works in 1997. Okay, the main steps are organized as key points, which must be taken into account in the design. Flowchart for tunnel portal design. 1. Landscape and environmental analysis, Peliza et al. 1998. The first, evaluation of landscape situation, general architectural, local laws, and special constraint, social aspect. Second, evaluation of the technological needs. For the example, ventilation from the tunnel project. The third, architectonic choice between portal inscription, portal integration, multi-criteria analysis among the solution. And the last, evaluation of the environmental impact of the preliminary cushion solution. Okay, for two site investigation, explain about first geological and geotechnical investigation with special attention to geotechnical properties that are important for landslide, groundwater condition, and rockfall. And after that, for the second, seismic condition of the area. 3. Surface and underground constraints. Explain about first, influence of tunnel portal construction of the surface. For the example, definition of displacement that are acceptable for the structure. Second is influence of the portal on the hydrogeology and hydrology during construction. For the example, design of temporary solution, and in operation, the example in design of the final solution.
Three conclusions to the different architectural approaches must be considered when designing a tunnel portal. Insert within the landscape, the portal must fit into an existing area, changing in as little as possible while being hidden as much as possible. 2. Integration within the landscape. The portal is inserted in the existing landscape as a work of sculpture, not only as a tunnel portal, but also as landscape architecture. The portal can be considered in order to extract addition to in if desired. It can be a symbol for the ends or a reference point for the area. In both landscape of conhis along the impact of infrastructure, maintenance, and social approval must be considered, and the architectural design must allow all the geotechnical needs. The technical designs basis to be met in collection environmental architecture and engineering needs must all be considered in portal design, since they finally target into granting a suitable environmental as well technical solution for tunnel portals.